It wasn't just a console drop, it was a cultural moment. When the Nintendo Switch 2 finally landed, it triggered a nostalgia-fueled frenzy, bridging generations, trends, and tech timelines. Somehow, Nintendo made lightning strike twice. So what made this sleek little machine go mega viral? Today on What Made It Viral, we're diving into the perfect storm behind the Nintendo Switch 2. How it blended childhood nostalgia with next-gen performance to become the cultural tech release of the year. We'll break it down in 5 parts: the origin, the climb, the tipping point, the global spread, the legacy. Because this wasn't just about gaming. It was about identity, status, and the power of a brand to redefine itself. Again, let's rewind. In 2017, the original Nintendo Switch redefined handheld gaming. It was a hybrid console that let players go from TV to tabletop to portable in seconds. At the time, it was a gamble. Wii U had flopped. Xbox and PlayStation were crushing power specs. Nintendo was betting on flexibility and fun. And it worked. The Switch went on to sell over 130 million units globally. But it wasn't just about numbers. The Switch became part of daily life. Commutes, classrooms, cross-country flights. The Switch was gaming without walls. It wasn't just a console, it was a lifestyle shift. And for millions, it was the first console they owned as a family, not just as an individual. In an era of digital isolation, that mattered. By 2022, though, the tech was aging. Frame drops in big games, resolution gaps. Fans were getting restless. For 2 years, the rumor mill churned. Leaks from Chinese factories, patents hinting at dual screen options. AI-enhanced resolution speculation. One meme summed it up. Meanwhile, fan-made concept videos gained millions of views. Artists imagined foldable Switches, 4K Joy-Cons, and transparent shells. Reddit threads turned into full-blown think tanks. So when Nintendo finally confirmed Switch 2 in 2024, it wasn't just relief. It was anticipation weaponized. They teased it with an emotional trailer. A father and daughter reconnecting over Zelda. The same girl who played on Switch 1 in her room was now a college student, handing the controller to her dad. It wasn't just hardware, it was a generational handoff. And that story, the seamless connection across time, people, and play, set the tone for everything that followed. Nintendo didn't just launch Switch 2, they orchestrated a cultural buildup. 1 month before release, select YouTubers and streamers got early access. But not just the usual suspects. Yes, gaming heavyweights like the Completionist and Spawn Wave covered the specs. But Nintendo also gave units to family vloggers, digital artists, and accessibility reviewers, and TikTok creators known for aesthetic setups, not just gaming. Even lifestyle influencers on Instagram were part of the launch plan. Flat lays with Switch 2 beside matcha lattes, aesthetic books, and houseplants flooded timelines. That decision widened the reach and redefined the narrative. The Switch 2 wasn't just for hardcore gamers, it was for creatives, parents, students, artists. Reaction videos poured in. I didn't expect this much of an upgrade. Nintendo finally gave us performance and soul. This is why I game. Let's talk specs. OLED Plus display with near zero latency. Haptic HD Rumble 2.0, so precise you could feel raindrops. Near PS5 level GPU when docked, thanks to DLSS style upscaling. Seamless backward compatibility with Switch 1. Adaptive frame rate for open world games. Battery life almost doubled. But it wasn't just about power. Nintendo launched with software heat, a new Zelda title exclusive to the new chipset, a reboot of F-Zero with open-world circuits, and the one that broke the internet, Super Smash Bros. Legacy Edition, every character ever, plus tributes to modders, indie game collabs, and even secret guest fighters revealed via global Easter egg hunts. The hunt itself trended for a week. #HashSmash uncovered top Twitter. Fans didn't just feel included, they felt respected. This wasn't a corporate rollout, it was a shared experience. Even offline, local retailers hosted midnight demo parties. Coffee shops hosted Switch 2 art nights. Indie devs live-streamed countdowns. Retro fans began dissecting old Nintendo promo ads for hidden Switch 2 symbols. As pre-orders opened, the site crashed 3 times. When it finally went through, it sold out in 17 minutes. That was the climb, and it was just getting started. Every viral story has its tipping point. That one flash where hype turns to full-on internet obsession. For Switch 2, it was the Zelda-bound Skyward cinematic leak. A 30-second clip posted anonymously, then reposted again. Zelda riding a loft wing through dynamic weather, real-time lighting, and physics-defying skies. It didn't look like a Nintendo game, it looked like Studio Ghibli meets Unreal Engine 6. Reddit exploded. TikTokers duetted it. Fans made reaction mashups. This isn't a game, it's therapy. Nintendo about to ruin my sleep schedule. Me, I'm done with gaming. Also me, buys Switch 2 in tears. Then came parody videos. Dogs playing Zelda with paw controllers. 8-bit recreations of the trailer. Even therapists joking, forget talk therapy, try Zelda therapy. And then came the celebrities. Zendaya playing Mario Kart with fans in a Target promo. Mr. Beast giving away 100 Switch 2S to families at a children's hospital. Marques Brownlee calling it the cleanest hybrid console ever designed. Billie Eilish casually revealing her next music video was shot entirely in Switch 2's AR camera mode. On X, one tweet summed it up. The Switch 2 is the first console launch that feels like a season finale of childhood. Nintendo wasn't just in the conversation, they were the conversation. And they knew how to surf it, replying to memes with emoji-only tweets, releasing Nintendo Direct mini episodes as TikToks, hosting virtual meetups on their new community platform. They made it easy for creators to remix, react, and reframe. That's the secret sauce. By launch day, the Switch 2 wasn't just a console. It was a global moment. Footage came in from every corner. Tokyo cosplayers lining up in Shibuya Station. Lagos. Pop-up tournaments organized by local devs. London late-night releases turning into rooftop DJ sets. Buenos Aires. Dance influencers choreographing routines to Switch menu music. In Seoul, artists hosted gallery exhibits of Switch 2 controller mods. In India, a grassroots esports event saw kids from 30 villages compete on Switch 2S provided by a local NGO. In Berlin, synthwave DJs began using the console in live music sets. Nintendo leaned into localization beautifully. Joy-Cons and color schemes inspired by regional festivals. Launch games translated into over 20 dialects on day 1. Street Pass 2.0 using real-time local AR to discover nearby players. This wasn't just smart marketing. It was cultural mirroring. The Switch 2 reflected the player back to themselves, no matter where they were. TikTok trends reinforced this. #Switch Setup Challenge. Users showed off Dream Desk aesthetics. #Joy-Con drop. Creators showed unboxing Joy-Cons like luxury watches. #Switch 2. Surprise. Videos of grandparents, partners, and teachers being gifted their first console. And let's not forget, the first proposal using a custom Switch 2 mod. The Joy-Con vibrated to reveal a ring. That video, 42 million views. Nintendo had tapped into something rare, virality by emotional inclusivity. They didn't just drop a product. They released an invitation to nostalgia, togetherness, and expression. And the world RSVP'd fast. So what's the legacy of the Nintendo Switch 2? Is it the sales? Yes. It broke day one console records. Is it the critical acclaim? Also yes. Reviewers praised the blend of elegance, performance, and ease of use. But beyond that, it redefined how to make a launch viral through soul, not just specs. It reminded creators and brands alike, story beats raw power. Emotional memory beats marketing. Community beats campaigns. It showed that the most powerful marketing lever isn't shouting from the rooftops. It's whispering directly into your childhood. And in doing so, Nintendo didn't just win the console war. They won the hearts war. They taught us a lesson modern tech often forgets. If you want people to carry your product with pride, you have to give them something worth remembering. Even as new competitors rise, the Switch 2 holds a unique space. It isn't just a box that plays games. It's a memory machine. Whether you're 5 or 45, all right, your turn. Did you upgrade to the Switch 2? Or are you still loyal to your launch Switch from 2017? What game, moment, or meme hit you hardest? What's your favorite Joy-Con color, and who did you gift your extra console to? Let us know in the comments. And if you love decoding what makes moments like this go viral, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep playing, keep feeling, and stay curious.